How the hell was I able to transform my body in just 30 days from this to this, while also helping thousands of my clients transform their lives? Our client transformations over the past 12 months have been absolutely insane. Now, you probably clicked on this video because you wanted to see how you can also transform your body in 30 days. And I'm gonna give you pretty much the blueprint, the framework of exactly how I did it, the things that I did every single day, and then the mental discipline and then benefits that I got afterwards. So for 30 days, I committed to 5 habits, and these 5 habits were waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning. That was the first one. The second one was getting my 8 hours of sleep. So that meant I was going to bed at around 9 p.m. every night, but I was trying to get into bed probably by 8 o'clock, spend a little bit of downtime reading, etc., and try and probably get to sleep at 8:30. Meant I probably got about that 9 hours of sleep because it takes about 15 and 20 minutes to actually fall asleep. I had 160 grams of protein every single day. I also completely cut out alcohol of my life, and then I worked out every single day. Let's break down each of these habits, and I'll share why they changed my life and my discipline so much, and then how they can help you. Let's start with waking up at 5 a.m. Now, this was one habit that actually I still do to this day. Now, not every single day do I wake up at 5 a.m., but during this 30-day challenge, I was locked in. Every time that my alarm went off at 5 a.m., I'll be up like a drill sergeant and ready to go. I don't think there's any better feeling than when you're awake and it's pitch black, especially out here in Melbourne, pitch black in the sky and no one else is awake. It's peaceful. And you go for a walk, or you go and do a workout, or you can just start on your day with any type of work or your career or your side hustle that you can do. There's no distractions, there's no one else really up in the house, there's no excuses, and you can just go out there and do what you need to do. So for me, first thing I do when I get up in the morning, obviously don't snooze your alarm, because that is the number one step that you'll be taking towards failure. I'll get up, I'll have fresh lemon juice and water and salt. That's my hydrating drink for the morning. And then I'll write down a few things that I'm grateful for, my top 3 priorities for the day, and then an affirmation about myself or about my business. These kind of help set up my day and help me kind of, I guess, strive for the goals that I've set for myself. And then I'll jump into a workout. Once you start waking up at 5 a.m., you'll find you have so much more time in the day. And also, once you get a consistent wake up time and sleep time, that will be your superpower. You'll have so much more energy in the day. I don't know if you rely on caffeine now at the moment or any other substance. I tell you right now, that waking up and having a consistent wake and sleep time is probably my biggest superpower. Moving on to segment number 2, we have sleeping 8 hours. Now, sleeping 8 hours is also, I think, along with consistent wake and sleep time, a very important thing for anyone out there to start doing. Once you start waking up at 5 a.m., you'll start going to bed at 8 or 9 o'clock, because you'll just be too tired and the day will have gone for so long that you're really starting to wind down at that 6, 7 p.m. and you can start to kind of get into your nighttime routine. But sleep is also going to be the foundation of your recovery. So anytime that you're obviously doing your workouts during the day, once you start to get your 8 hours of sleep, you'll feel so much more energized, not just for work, but for your workouts as well. Now, a big change that I made to my diet was increasing the amount of protein that I needed to be eating. So I was aiming for 160 grams of protein every single day, and I was tracking that. I wasn't tracking my calories or my fats or my carbohydrates. The only thing I was focusing on was my protein. Now, when you focus on protein, not only do you start to eat a lot more meat, eggs, unprocessed foods, also would supplement with a protein shake every single day, but you're also gonna start to rebuild your muscles, repair your muscles, so you're gonna have more energy for that next workout. But the biggest one that I found is you're gonna decrease your satiety. So instead of being really hungry throughout, the night, or really hungry when lunch or when dinner rolls around, if you have a big protein meal for breakfast, or you have a big protein meal for lunch, or a big protein meal for dinner, you're gonna feel fuller for longer. So you're not reaching for those carbohydrate snacks that might derail your goals. If you want to track it, track it. If you don't want to track it, you can also kind of just eyeball it and try and aim to get 50 to 60 grams of protein every single meal. But I would recommend tracking it. It's a really easy thing to do for 30 days. And once it becomes a habit, it'll be very, very easy to stay with you. All right, I know this is going to piss a lot of people off, but no alcohol. Unfortunately, yes, no alcohol. You're gonna have to cut that out of your lifestyle, out of your diet. I think that alcohol has a lot of benefits. It's great socially, it's great for a lot of different reasons. Catching up with people. It's obviously very fun to drink with your friends. And I'm not hindering or saying there's anything bad about alcohol in the long run. I'm okay with people drinking. I drink, so that's totally fine. But the issue when you're trying to reach a goal and including alcohol is it just makes reaching that goal so much more difficult. When you include alcohol in your diet, not only are you going to be really decreasing your gains, but you're also going to start to be a little bit more lackadaisy on those habits that you've set for yourself. So your sleep reduces. Getting those 8 hours of sleep is going to be really difficult. Then your diet, your nutrition as well starts to change a little bit because now you feel fine about eating, or you wake up the next morning and it's an Uber Eats hangover feed. So that is definitely not what you want to be doing. I recommend cutting alcohol out completely. Not to mention that alcohol is going to have a heap of empty calories in it as well. So if you're drinking beers or if you're drinking even just vodka, lime and sodas, these can be really, really derailing for your goals. But it's also about discipline. It's about your priorities. And if your priority is to get really fit in 30 days, then it's gonna show an incredible amount of discipline to say no to either social drinks with your friends or being in social situations and having the strength to say, no, I'm not gonna drink. I know it sounds a little bit boring, and like I said, I'm all for drinking, but if you wanna lock in for 30 days and get in the best shape of your life and also kind of speed run it and get it done as quickly as possible, then drinking is a no-no. I'm sorry. And the final one is just working out every day. Now, moving your body, I find easiest in the morning. As soon as I wake up, like I said, I stick to that morning routine and then I go and get my workout in, whether that is going for a 5K run or getting in the gym or doing a cardio workout, kind of like a high rock style. Any of those type of workouts is totally fine. But this is another way that you can show discipline, you can sharpen your mind. And like I said, the reason I like to do it at the start of the day is because you start off the day with something that is really, really difficult. Start the day off with something that really challenges you. Also, things like an ice bath as well can be really challenging. So I would recommend starting your day off with something that's a challenge, waking up early and then hitting a workout, because then everything for the rest of the day is also going to become a lot easier because you've already done the most difficult thing at the start of the day. And by the end of the entire challenge, it won't feel like a chore anymore doing the workouts. It'll feel like a habit, and the endorphins and the happiness that you get after that workout will far outweigh the procrastination that comes beforehand. So just get in, do it, and make it a habit. So the challenge, even though we've been able to transform thousands of people in this challenge, and you look at the physical photos of before and afters and they all look great, it's not actually about the physical. It's more about the mental side of things. And if you can change the way that you think about things and the way that you approach life, and also your discipline, your dopamine, and your happiness, then that is the main thing that I want you to get out of that challenge. I think that for the first time, you'll feel authentic. You'll feel like you are the person that you say that you are. When you set goals for yourself and you actually go out and do them, that is probably the greatest feeling that I've ever felt in my life. And it would definitely be something that I recommend you trying. If you don't feel like you're there yet, take control of your life, do this challenge. It's absolutely fantastic. I use a Whoop, as you can see here, to track all of my recovery, sleep, daily strain, anything in between. This is a fantastic little gadget. If you guys want to pick up a Whoop, then make sure you check out my link down in the description. You can get a free Whoop band, yes, a free Whoop band, and a free month subscription, all on that link. So make sure you click on it and use it. These things are a game changer, and it will be an absolute must for these 30 days. Like I said, it's completely free, so you can get it with the program, and it is completely free. Also, I'll put a link down to the program, which is a 28-day free trial, so you can completely pretty much do the 30-day challenge free. No issues at all. And you can pick up a Whoop for free. So you're taking wins all over the place. So make sure you click on that link, grab the challenge for free, and then grab the Whoop band for free. You don't have to pay a cent. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all those type of things, and I'll see you inside.